that it's done for me. Less vaginal dryness, less bloating, less irritation, less hormone issues, not having those night sweats at night, not having the hot flashes during the day, and better digestion. So let me put you on. Probiotics, everyone's got that, right? You take your probiotic daily, but it's the prebiotics that feed the good bacteria and really give you that foundation. You're going to get probiotics and prebiotics and digestive enzymes. Let me put you on. I take digestive enzymes. I've always taken them. A lot of these supplements I've always taken, but now they're combined together. Digestive enzymes are going to come in and do two different things, and let me break it down. How I take it on an empty stomach. This allows me to use it as a systemic enzyme that helps my body break down estrogen, which means less breast tenderness, less weight gain. All that weight that you gain between like your boobs and your knees where that estrogen's packing on, this is going to help you digest your food, which you're very aware of, right? But the other thing is when you're having hormone issues, if you take this on an empty stomach, now once again, do what works for you, but for me, when I take it on an empty stomach, this allows me to use it as a systemic enzyme that helps my body break down estrogen, which means I take it on an empty stomach. This allows me to use it as a systemic enzyme that helps my body break down estrogen, which means less breast tenderness, less weight gain. All that weight that you gain between like your boobs and your knees where that estrogen's packing on, this is going to help. It breaks down digestive enzymes, right? So the digestive enzymes are going to break down the food, also become a systemic enzyme, which means decreasing inflammation throughout your entire body. Then we have black cohosh, and then you also have the wild yam. Wild yam is essentially something you hear about when it comes to estrogen. Think of it this way. Wild yam is progesterone, which comes in to calm your body. That means less anxiety, more focus, being able to sleep at night. But the black cohosh comes in and helps with the estrogen. So there's two different, well, actually there's lots of different hormones, but the two that this is addressing is black cohosh, which helps you break down estrogen. That means less weight gain, less brain fog, better skin, more focus, etc. Then the wild yam, which basically comes in and calms down our sassiness at night, kicks in to help you sleep. For me personally, bring in wild yam, and I always think of wild yam as progesterone. That helps me sleep at night. So I like to take this at night when I'm having trouble sleeping. Certain times around my cycle in perimenopause, I already know that I'm going to need that additional support. However, if your girl feels like she stands next to the kitchen and gains weight, I have water retention, I start having all these other symptoms that are more estrogen, then I know to bring in a little extra, right? Like talk to your doctor, do what works for you, but realize that this is going to talk to both sides of your hormones. A lot of supplements may have one or two things that talk to one side and kind of leave you hanging. This one's got you taken care of. So essentially it's going to be taking care of everything in that womb wellness area. You've got the probiotics, the prebiotics for gut health, skin health, all the good things, right? Then you've got the wild yam calming you down, helping the progesterone, less painful sex, less type of like estrogen issues when you're bringing in the black cohosh. And then you also have these other minerals. So this is the thing. If you're having hormone issues, it is okay to try this, right? Definitely talk to your doctor, realize that there's more going on, but this is a quick way to get some symptoms under control. Less hot flashes for me, less weight gain, especially the estrogen weight gain that literally just like shows up around your stomach for no additional reason. Like I didn't even have to cut calories. I'm still eating, I'm still doing, I'm not starving myself. All I did was bring this in. So if you're having any of those challenges, you can relate to any of this, baby, you want to check this out.